Here,
Oh, I killed someone. I killed his partner with the trap.
Okay, where's this trash talk at? Saying he's so good.
Wait, are you streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to see that stream. I'm subscribed to you, bro.
Okay,
Get easy clap, bro.
Behind you.
You're lucky I got that default low.
Don't go into. Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry. Did I hurt you?
No.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Run! I'm putting traps all over the place. Be careful.
You eliminated somebody.
I'm sorry, but I'm killing every one of these traps.
The only pink in this game.
My traps are all over the place. I'm getting easy kills right here.
Oh yes.
Raging Kid 69 wants to chat. Get you clapped, kid. Dang it, I wanted to put a trap there. Wait, did you start streaming?
Yeah.
Alright, I just saw the video. Hold up. My password. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go. Oh my gosh, my password. There we go, finally, bro. It took me like 10 times.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Are you watching my live stream?
Yeah, I am. How many viewers you have?
Oh my gosh, I have a 499.
Nice. Okay, I'm kidding. I know you don't.
No, I actually do.
Wait, what the heck?
He was lucky I was low. He was freaking lucky.
I just killed someone in midair with a trap.
He was lucky I was low.
Aw, dang it. I'm gonna pull off a quick scope on this dude. Watch him run into one of my traps though. I'm putting traps all over the place, bro. I'm even running out of traps right now. And I had 116 traps.
How much do you have?
I have 11.
Kid, you stop thinking you're so good. Because I'm doing a live stream, he wants to think that he's so good. Not like everybody's gonna watch you. Kid, you're bad. Freak! Who has to move that?
Where's the traps?
Wait, what? Oh fuck.
I need to find the traps! I need to find the traps! Don't kill me!
Fuck you. Cause you're not. Why don't we end the game?
I'm killing everyone with traps, bro. Get wrecked.
I'm hitting everybody with my traps and killing.
Yep. I'm getting even more kills.
I have 64 kills.
Nobody gives a shit.
No, you don't. You have... Oh, never mind. You actually do. Hi, soccer skin, here. Here, soccer skin, where are you? Come to me. I have guns for you. Here. You can have this, and I'll just give you all of my stuff. Because, you know, I can get some more stuff. There you go. Take all of my... Oh, I'm really sorry.
Get right.
Well, I'm gonna have to take this soccer skin. Oh, that was you. Sniper only. Sniper only. Sniper only.
You're blowing my screen.
Johnny, bro!
Oh, sorry, Judy.
Hey! I died to one of his traps. Aw, dang it.
Hello? I'm the soccer skin.
Hey, sock. Oh, yeah. Hello.
Oh.
Where are the guns? I only have a sniper right now.
Yo, we should like end the game, guys. Guys, end the game.
No. I like this. I'm getting a lot of kills.
Yeah, but I'm just dying.
Alright, fine. Let's, guys, go back to hub. Let's play a different map.
Let's go back to hub.
Let's do a neon, the neon thingy, Neon Wars.
No, don't go to blocked mouths. Blocked mouths.
I'm on keyboard and mouse, so I might be bad.
Anyone have the neon 1v1s in their well, inventory
I
thingy?
don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. 1v1 arena Tifu. What?
Okay, go on, this one.
I don't know.
What? That doesn't sound too good though. I want to do one of those meeps. What is this?
Oh, drum gun and pump turtle wars, I think.
Let's play infection
No, this
thingy.
one. Drum gun and palm.
Yeah, let's play infection.
No, go into the drum gun and pump.
Yeah, this one. I'm not playing with this one.
I'm not playing infection.
Anyone who wants to watch Adrian's stream right now, his YouTube name is Adrian Clan.
Adrian.
Oh, I was 10 seconds behind in your video. Hold up, let me fix that. Anyone who wants to watch it, 10 seconds behind in your video. Alright, there we go. Fixed it.
Maybe I think there's somebody on here.
Is everyone in the, is everyone in this map?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Hey, you stole my
Yeah,
kill.
I'm bad. Cause I'm on keyboard and mouse. Whose mic is that?
Wait, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm really bad on computers, but I mean in everything, not only Fortnite, on everything. Even in the easiest games, I'm bad. I just don't like stretching my hands to press every single key. I have to memorize all of them to play.
Well, I'm only 10 and my fingers are small and I'm kind of good. I'm decent.
Black mouse. Yeah? Black mouse. Black mouse. Yeah. Where's the gun that you're supposed to give me? The V-Box? Yeah. I'll give you 10,000. Alright, where is it? I need it.
Hi, Adrian.
Because what are you gonna give me it? What do you want? What?
Alright, Adrian, I'm gonna have to close your stream because it's echo. Someone needs to disconnect their mic because it's echo.
It's not mine.
Well, I can tell it's not yours. I think it's Blocked Mouse's friend's mic. Yeah, I think it is too.
No, it's not me. It's Block Mouse.
No, it's Block
No,
Mouth
it's Block
friend.
Mouse. No, it's Block Mouse. His mic is horrible.
I know, but he wasn't doing
I'm
echo in
muted.
the first one. Anyways.
Bro, where you
And-
get the loot at?
Oh, you gotta when you spawn there's a chest.
Yeah, I tried
Just-
to open it. It won't let me.
Oh, then you have to respawn then.
Stand on top of it and then it'll let you.
What the hell? How do you stand on top of it? I have auto.
Stand on top of it and then it'll work.
I got it.
Stand on top of it. Alright, nice.
Don't know how that works, but okay.
You suck on my wall!
Haha, you suck. Haha, you suck. Haha, you
I
suck.
have 9 kills, so take that back.
Haha, you suck.
I have one.
I have 0 kills. I have 0 kills right now.
Block
Mouse, I have a question.
What?
What are the numbers at the end of my name?
There's no numbers.
There's no numbers at the end of my name.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean on my media item. I meant my Fortnite account.
You suck. I shot before you.
Do you know?
What?
Do you know any other numbers in my Fortnite name? That.
No, I don't know any.
Okay, so. Okay,
I was 40
7.
HP.
It's 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I don't care. At least I'm not being cocky like you are.
I play sideways on my keyboard.
Wait, was there a trap right there? Guys, who wants to do infection? I'm bored of one of you ones.
He got Block Mouse got wrecked by.
Anyone want to play infection?
I will.
Yeah, I'll play it.
Let's go.
Hey, not fair. You have spawn protection. Chill. Chill. You have fucking spawn
Now
protection, my
I
dude.
don't. Now I don't.
Hey, go back to the hub, guys. Whoever wants to play.
I'm going back to the hub.
Guys, go to hub.
You're not the boss of them, stupid.
You were the one who said that, Adrian.
No, he was like.
Infection, infection, infection.
I hate
We should
that.
have done infection chapter 1. Too bad nobody has that.
I do.
Oh, you do?
It's like, oh, Nate from the roast. Nate from the roast.
I'm at 13 HP.
Am I the only one starting up here?
I have a green pistol and a...
How you playing it? Oh.
Guys, I don't think we were meant to spawn up here. I don't think we were meant to spawn up here.
Jaden! No!
I went back to hub.
Yeah, this map is glitched. It's not even working well.
I don't know. What is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back
I'm
to
at the
hub.
bottom.
What do you guys want to do?
I don't know.
Oh, there's still one person in the shotgun and pump. I'm gonna put a map here. Where is it?
Bro, can we play a different game?
Hold up.
I ran out of ammo too.
Alright, I'm gonna go back.
I'm going back to the hub, bro. This is boring.
Hold up,
OG,
where
I
is
got
it? I'm
wings.
sure I
got
still
some
have it in here.
Do you guys want to just sniper one shot?
Okay,
Yeah! No, Xavier.
something that he doesn't have.
Oh.
Let's do this one, guys. Let's do this one.
This one's my please.
Adrian, why do you need to leave?
There's one right here.
Go to the 100 level default death run, everyone.
J-Juice to 96.
Don't start the game yet, guys. Wait, you can actually search this llama. I'm opening it.
Me too.
I start the game now.
No, not yet. Not everyone's in it.
How am I playing this?
Yeah, boy.
What are you guys playing?
The 100 level default death run.
Start it now.
Don't start. Don't start. I'm joining.
Alright. Wait,
I'm here.
who can even start it though? Oh, never mind. Alright. Let's do it. There are boogie bombs over here if you don't want someone to pass you.
Oh, big llama.
Yeah, it has boogie bombs. I'm taking those. Gotti! Dang it, I was gonna take those. Well, I got 5 boogie bombs.
I'm already on level 7.
Boogie's the shit up at your level.
Have any of you played this map before? I beat this entire map before.
I beat it 3 times in a row.
I beat it 5 times.
You beat it 3 times in a row.
I mean, it's a default death run, so it's meant to be easy.
Shit. I forgot to turn to the wall.
This map is only for starters, though.
Level 12.
Oh my gosh! Someone activated the trap in it, and then I thought it was safe.
Oh my. Shit!
Alright, see you.
Damn, I just
No, what the fuck?
Stop losing my dude. Oh, hole jumps. I hate hole jumps. I just hate them.
Move out of the way, you stupid Senate. Haha, you died, Senate.
Yeah, I hate the whole jump.
Oh,
13 boys.
I'm behind you, boss mouse. Shit.
Rock mouse. Rock mouse.
Yeah.
When do I get my V-Bucks?
Tomorrow.
Will you be on tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'll give you a. Wait, what's today for you? Is it Sunday for you?
Oh wait, hold up.
JJ, bye.
I forgot what today's day.
Wait, did you go to school today?
No.
So it's
dang
Saturday.
it.
My
I was
school
so
day-
close.
my school. I already have my self break.
I'll give you it on Wednesday. I'll give you on Wednesday.
Alright.
Cause I need like my credit card and stuff.
This man has a credit card?
I do have a credit card.
In his stream, he does.
I was about to say something.
But hasn't managed to get a qualification spot. 2 9th place finishes for him. Will this week be his week? You see Joy shots up towards the top ground and he gets Prestovit with the drop down in the alley-oop afterward.
Yep, and here it is. Joy has now found himself 2 layers up and over these opponents here. Has to be very careful. He's looking to see if he can just disconnect this. fall damage.
He needs to look up, though. There was a rift that went off. This is not completely uncontested, and boom, there it is. He realizes there's the 3 players in the sky, wants to hold this high ground, so he's going to push over towards this other player, and he gets it away from him, except gets the high ground ripped away from him, and Joy immediately looks up and places the trap down.
Yeah, he did manage to pull that off. What is going on here? Click's still in the game. Baldy's still in the game as well. Click's pops the big old rift. He's getting this nice rotation. He sees the mountain up ahead. This is going to work out perfect for him as Joy is probably running low on mats. A lot of builds coming out of him except up. And Click just lands on the ramp, doesn't even care. No respect for Joy at all. Puts the double ramp off right there.
Just absolutely took it away from him. Clicks in the top right, Joy in the bottom right. That's the fight that's happening on the high ground. You have 2 separate 1v1s. Clicks versus Joy, except versus phase attacks. It attacks, runs him over. Absolutely brilliantly done from him there. After taking out J-Truth, gets that there. So he has uncontested low, but with no mats to his name. So Clicks is just going to rain down on the lobby. Only 2 mats left on Joy, and a singular shadow bomb that is there as well. Everything is attacked. Goes forward onto Joy, and Joy finds it. He gets the siphon, but he's down on the HP lead as Clicks has the high ground, but is starting to run low on mats. Only has 12 left, but that's all it takes. The combat shotgun from nearly 6 tiles up, the hard aim down sights for Clicks. 3 elims, victory royale, locks it up with the 13 points. There's a reason he's qualified in duos, solos, and he's in first place. Well, right now, well done, Clicks, but the action doesn't stop. Again, 49 players left, nearly half of the lobby in this match, and we're on board here with Raised by King Steens. 25 minutes left.
Yeah, definitely was a crazy game right there for Clicks, but jumping into the next game, 25 minutes left on the queue. This is going to be a close one here for Steens, as he is running out of time on the clock for the final opportunity for anyone, guys, to make it through the Fortnite World Cup final stage. This is it. This is the last moment. So if another 50-man, highly congested lobby, Storm 6 is approaching.
And we're going through Tilted. We talk about all of the natural structures and stuff that is already there. It's so incredibly difficult to move back through them. You can see Steens right now trying to pre-break a bunch of those, but there's a player right next to it. Gets the shot first for the 73, and then forces the player to disengage. Dynamite coming over towards this whole structure. Will Steens push forward for it? First edit, second edit. Players right there, phasing through the floor, and opts to disengage. No shot coming out yet. Oh, he found him. He owns that ramp.
Oh,
that should be free, yeah.
Oh my, another 124. Guys, the combat has such a tight crosshair. These shots are just barely connecting at full range right there. That's insane. Such a tough shot to make in a close quarter like that. Beautiful flicks right here. Steens is in it to win it right now, and he is now replenished to max materials. Taking a look around the map now. You see, you have class in this game. Nuke's boss. Again, we see more boombo action here. Will we see some elims being picked up? Not as much as we saw before. That little change to the boombos made a big difference.
Yeah, I know a lot of people kind of scoffed at it at first, like, oh, like 0.25 seconds. That's not a big difference. When you look at small numbers like that in particular, I advise people to think in terms of percentages, right? So yeah, you think, oh, a quarter of a second, that's not that long of a time. But one, a quarter of a second is about the natural reaction speed for a human, and 2, that's a 25% increase. So all those like slightly more
are huge, and we talked about reaction speeds. Nuke's boss has picked up a 3-piece on his rotation and has managed to find the tree. So close, hits the tree as Nut walks right past him. He did do the last bit of damage, so
no, rewarded any cheat. We're gonna have to look at that maybe for teaming, because Nut in the tree, I mean, similar names going through the tree holding up there, just make sure. But no, brilliantly done from Nut. Super unfortunate there that the tree happened to be there, but you know, sometimes luck's on your side and sometimes it's not, as we're on board here with Clarity G. Trying to find an angle, still has his baller as well as 2 shadow bombs, so a lot of utility coming out, has the heavy sniper as well, and you can see him just trying to find a spot to hang out with the baller so he won't get shot down. This is one thing about these baller rotations. The players try and hang out off the underside of builds so you won't take additional ammo. You still see about 5 of them trying to make their way up the side. Kazooie gets Boogie Bomb, but is going to be okay. And this rotation is nuts and stacked. Everyone trying to go up and over this hill. As you can see, Nistic, Tech, Twizbot, CWV, Nobu BFO, Prodigy Aces, Tendi, 2Chens, all going down to the storm. An old man, he is patient, he is calm, and he will claim his toll. The lobby goes from 30 to 18 in the blink of an eye.
Just over the mountain, a nightmare situation for these players that do not have mobility. And it's crazy because not one friendly launch pad came down, so they all went down. Everyone paid the price there.
It's like you're looking for recycled utility. It's like, who's going to be the one to do it? Hey, but if nobody is recycling, nobody gets to go. And that was what we had talked about. We talked about how this hill can end up for an awkward rotation. And look at what it spawned as the players now have to rotate back through it. TJ on the high ground, 2 players ripped up into the rift. Casker and Vayne on the low ground. Top 15 remaining right now.
And somehow Clarity still managed to keep the ball with the no health. Literally all it needs is one shot here and it can be taken out. But with all the chaos, all the players, he's managing to just stay in it, just avoid all of these guys, avoid all this problematic.
Largely by doing this, you can see hanging out on the underside of the high grounds builds. He's not going to edit himself and look back down, but right as he does it, gets the build broken. That player isn't going to be looking to knock that ball away. He wants to find Elim's clarity, looks skyward, hits the heavy sight, but no knocking down there. Kazooie is still in this match. It did just pick up Chief. Vayne also still in the match on the low ground. Kazooie going to drop, opts to catch himself, and then swap right to the combat shotgun. Clarity picking up Kazooie there as he continues to work downward. We're into the top 10 now.
Love it. He is looking to now take down this build here. It's not held up on much. And interesting, he had shadow bombs, but he waterfalled all the way down.
It's coming down now.
Someone is coming down. It's his high ground to keep if he can just hold it here.
There's no one there, though. It's fine. Top 5 and high ground now for Clarity all of a sudden. Still has 20 builds and the 2 shadow bombs.
Oh, man. It's going back up and over. Futat tries to land on him. Clarity gets shot. Is he going to be able to continue? Monstrous shot in return. Wraps him right up. Now it's all his once again, and he's replenished on health.
Great double trap there from Clarity onto Futatu right as he pushed in the box. Casker and TJ going at it in the bottom right-hand corner. Casker going to be the beneficiary of that one. And now he's looking, he's not staying with the zone. Using the RPG to drop down Clarity. Clarity has zone position, gets the first shot, and Casker finds it! He got the one shot! Casker, you lord! 5 elims, victory royale, 15 points there, pushing him up to 46. What a finish, my Lord Casker. Courage, that was pretty sick.
It does not get much closer than that. Right down to the final moment, hits the shot he needs to, and wins the game. Folks, I'm back here on the stage with my good friend Dr. Lupo, as we've been watching the NA. We've also got a ticket to punch, but we'll get to that in a second.
NAE so far putting on an excellent show, and actually
up there.
One of the craziest things we've seen thus far up until right now is the standings have been kind of it's a new set of faces.
Yeah, this last week everyone that's been fighting for those spots has risen through the ranks and is now in that top 10. The question is, who winds up holding on to those spots, as we are still waiting to see that all unfold. Either way though, those coveted positions, 6 more left. It's coming down to the wire. This is the last opportunity they have to make it into the Fortnite World Cup.
3,000 players from every region played through on Saturday to make it here, but right now, the top of the top of the top for NA East. Here's your standings. Quick refresh of everything we've seen. Like we just saw, Clicks, multiple games so far today. 3 victory royales, only 7. He still has 3 left. 66 points, and he's already qualified.
Yeah.
So you have to keep in mind too, players like Clarity, Mega, even though all the way down to the bottom, Colorful, those players, if they end up in the top 6 for NA East, all you have to do is just adjust the list of who's going to qualify. So if you freeze it right here, this is one of the craziest things as we head into the final week of solos. Freeze it right here. Every single player on this board would end up qualifying because you have 1st, 4th, and 5th pushes multiple positions down. It's insane. And that's consistency, because then you have Clicks, Clarity, Mega, Colorful, all already in the top 10 right now as it stands right now. But like I said, still have games left to play.
Tough thing is, Aspect already at 10 games played, won't be able to up that score anymore. We'll see if they can potentially hold on to their position. We know that that's a look at NA East. I believe we also have an update for Brazil.
The final standings for
final
Brazil.
standings for Brazil.
There it is.
Node qualifies. Techno Viking in that second spot. So close, but not enough in the end. You see the 9Z boys on there as well. Either way, Clip Node, the one qualifier from Brazil, which means we've got a ticket to Pudge. We've got a ticket to Pudge.
Jack,
the World Cup Finals. Ben, I know this is something that you've struggled with.
It's gonna work. It has to work. At some point, it's gonna work. All right,
do it.
So, I've seen everybody else do it. It's just a little corner tap. I think that I've been hitting the middle. I'll try the corner. Okay, ready?
All right, go ahead.
Man.
Ben. Let's throw it back to our casters. To the break.
Hey Fortnite fam, BallaTW here to get in the nitty-gritty of competitive Fortnite. Final circles in competitive Fortnite are packed tightly with both action and players, all fighting to get the victory royale. Let's introduce one of the most common techniques used to outlast your opponents in those congested final zones. What is tunneling? Also known as snaking or pathing, this is when you build a protected tunnel while running away from the storm and into the next safe zone. When these safe zones get so small, this becomes very, very important, as there can be opposing players on all sides of you. Here's an example of the most basic tunnel, the straight tunnel. From your base, you simply build straight towards your destination straight ahead of you, with the floor piece below your feet and above your head. This is the most basic and also dangerous version of the tunnel, since you're not covering horizontally. You're exposed from your sides. However, you save materials by doing this. The materials you spend covering your sides quickly add up. Then, if you need to go diagonally to get where you need to go, you'll often see players do the diagonal tunnel. At its most basic, it's very similar. You're just changing directions as you go. Once left, once right. This is very useful since sometimes you'll encounter enemies that you want to get away from on the road to the victory royale, or the next safe zone is in a diagonal direction. So just change directions and move, but make sure to stay safe from the storm. Now we talked about how you're exposed from your sides. In both versions, you can add walls to either side, or both left and right, or even in front as well. This gets really hard really fast, and this is why it's so impressive that not only are these high-level players tunneling so fast and without error, but at the same time going for crazy plays on unsuspecting opponents to rack up elimination points as well as placement points. It's a lot to take in, and oftentimes they do things so fast that you can't even keep up. Watching players like Cease, Bizzle, Mongrel, Benji Fishy, and all the players playing in the Fortnite World Cup Online Open play from their tunnels can be jaw-dropping. So there you have it, tunneling. One of the most important skills in competitive Fortnite. It's pretty simple at its core, but at the high pace of these congested endgames, it gets complicated. That means you need to practice, and make sure to hop in creative mode and
Hello. Hello.
Fruit of Fears. Can we go to Fruit of Fears instead? The best. Bonjour. Oh, I don't care. You can.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Thank you. Next, bitch. Thank you.
You're not sucking your dog out. Get that off your head! Up there in the corner. Can I set it on my head? Do you listen to everything somebody tells you to do?
Oh, really?
Stand in the corner and tell you no.
Don't leave, Danny.
Yeah, scared you.
Phase?
Yeah, and if I get what he was
Phase guy?
What?
You're alive.
I know.
I have a launch pad over here. Where are they? Oh. Run, 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 run. Oh, fun. It's a storm. Pre-made storm.
And now you're going with you guys.
Oh no, he's coming.
You could like pick up or throw them.
What?
You could pick up some of the weapons and throw them.
Yes. Those are the storms. And you could... That's the guy who killed me. You're fighting right now? Yeah.
Me